Dear student, welcome to Gambard Junior College of Science, Gurgaon. Dear student, here we are going to learn here the topic sound. So here sound is basically a wave, and we have to define first the wave. What do you mean by the wave? Wave. So here is the material medium, and suppose here is the pond of water, and in that pond we drop the stone, just stone of the marble. Then what will happen? There is the production of the ripples on the surface of the water. Means here is the ups and down structure on the surface of the water, and this is called as the wave. Means suppose here where the oscillatory disturbance is produced in the medium, then that oscillatory disturbance which propagates in the medium is transferred to the medium, but without change of form is called as the wave. So here the wave can be defined as an oscillatory disturbance, an oscillatory disturbance passing through a medium, without change of form में कुछ भी चेंज नहीं होगा, without change of form is called a wave. So here the wave can be defined as an oscillatory disturbance passing through a medium without change of form. The structure is called as the wave. So here the sound is a wave, light is a wave. So here the wave can be classified into different types. So here the first type of the wave is the mechanical wave. First type of the wave is the mechanical wave. So, as we have seen, the ripples are produced in the water. So here the water is the medium. What is the medium? So here material medium is required for the production of the ripples on the surface of the water. So here when the wave requires the material medium for its propagation is called as the mechanical wave. म्हणजे काय जिथे आपल्याला या वेव्ह प्रोड्यूस करण्यासाठी या वेव्ह ट्रान्सफर करण्यासाठी या वेव्ह प्रोपगेट करण्यासाठी आपल्याला मटेरियल मीडियमची आवश्यकता असते. त्याची आवश्यकता असते मटेरियल मीडियम इज रिक्वायर्ड. मटेरियल मीडियम. Then that waves are called as what? Mechanical wave. ज्या वेव्हला प्रोपगेट होण्यासाठी मीडियमची आवश्यकता असते त्याला काय म्हणायचं आपण? मेकॅनिकल वेव्ह. दिस वेव्ह आर कॉल्ड एज द मेकॅनिकल वेव्ह. सो हियर द लाइट having the electromagnetic waves, EM waves. EM means electromagnetic waves. So here light can propagate through a vacuum also. It is propagate through a medium also. So for these electromagnetic waves, material medium is not necessary. It can pass through medium, it can pass through the vacuum also. So electromagnetic waves means here the electric field vectors and magnetic field vectors are perpendicular to the one another, and again these both are perpendicular to the direction of the wave propagation. Suppose this is the x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. Here is the origin of the coordinate system. And electric field vectors is perpendicular. Suppose now the x direction means these are the electric field vectors denoted by the vertical lines. Means this is E vector. In the direction downward direction, you can show this like the electric field vector. These are the electric field vectors. Again here are the magnetic field vectors which are perpendicular to the what? Direction of propagation, and to this again electric field vectors means this is perpendicular to the direction of the E, and like this. So these vectors are called as the magnetic field vectors. These are called as the magnetic field vectors. Magnetic field vectors. So in this electric field vector E and the magnetic field vector B are perpendicular to one another. Means the direction of the E and B are perpendicular to the direction, making an angle of the 90 degree between them. And again this E vector and B vector is perpendicular to the x direction. Means in the x direction the wave is propagating. So this is the structure of the electromagnetic waves. In this the electric field vectors and the magnetic field vector, both the vectors are perpendicular to the mutually perpendicular to one another, and again these two vectors are perpendicular to the direction of the propagation of the light. So this is the electromagnetic wave. Again here is the types of the wave: transverse wave and longitudinal wave. Transverse wave. Transverse wave. So a transverse wave is the wave in which the particles of the medium vibrates in a direction perpendicular to the, means suppose मैंने क्या किया यहाँ पे एक दोर घेतला आहे आणि त्या दोरला मी एका एंडला one of the end of the rope is tied to the wall and second end is held in my hand and given a small jerk like this, then wave will be produced on that rope. Means here the structure of the wave is in the sinusoidal waveform like this. Means here this sinusoidal waveform having the twist and trough. The structure is twist, the structure is trough. This is the convex structure, this is the concave structure. So here the particles will be vibrate in a direction perpendicular. ये एक्सिस में क्या हो रहा है? Wave transfer हो रही है. Means in this direction wave is propagating. This is the direction of the y. Means here the wave is traveling along the x direction by taking ups and down, ups and down, and ups and down. So here this is the sinusoidal waveform. This is the sine waveform. Means here the particle is vibrating perpendicular like this, up and down, 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 like this. So in this, the particles of the medium vibrates in a direction perpendicular to the direction of the wave. That wave are called the transverse wave. Again here is the longitudinal wave. Longitudinal wave. So in this, suppose we are dealing with the example of the tuning fork. So here is the tuning fork having the structure like a Y in English alphabet, like this. This is the tuning fork. This is called the prongs of the tuning fork. This is the prongs. This is the stem. This is the stem. This is the stem of tuning fork. This is prongs of tuning fork. So here, when this tuning fork is strike on the rubber pad, then vibration will be produced. Then the prongs of the tuning fork takes vibration like this, in and out, in and out. Means here the ear near the prong of the tuning fork vibrates in a direction like this. At some places the particles of the medium gather together, while at some other places particles of the medium are separated from one another. Means here is the structure like the separation of the particles and gathering of the particles. Where the particles are gathered, the structure is called as the compression. This is called as the compression. And where the particles are separated from one another, the structure is called as the rarefaction. This is called as the rarefaction. Means here the compression and the rarefactions are alternately produced in the medium. Means here the particles of the medium vibrate like this in this direction. Means at some places the particles of the medium gather like this, and at some places it will be separated from one another. Means this is the structure of the longitudinal wave. So here we can define the longitudinal wave as in which the particles of the medium are vibrate in the direction, means किस direction में, parallel direction में, same direction में, like in which the wave is propagated. So this wave is called as the longitudinal wave. These are the longitudinal wave. So these are the different types of the waves we have seen. Mechanical wave in which the material medium is required. Electromagnetic waves in which the electric field vector and the magnetic field vectors are perpendicular to one another, and again these two vectors are perpendicular to the direction of the wave propagation. Again transverse wave in which the particles of the medium vibrates in a direction perpendicular to the direction of the wave propagation. And then next one is the longitudinal wave in which the particles of the medium vibrates in a direction parallel to the direction of the wave propagation or in the same direction of the wave propagation. So this is called as the longitudinal. So here, while dealing with this sound, we come across the wave, and we have seen here the different types of the wave. So here we have to see here again some properties of the medium or the propagation of the waves. Properties of the medium. Properties of medium. मीडियम मीन्स जिससे क्या होगा, वेव ट्रांसफर होगा, जिससे वेव क्या होगा, प्रोपोगेट होगा, उसकी क्या क्या रहेंगे, प्रॉपर्टी क्या रहेंगे. नंबर फर्स्ट, द मीडियम शुड प्रेजेंट द प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ द कंटिन्यूटी. नंबर फर्स्ट, मीडियम मस्ट बी कंटिन्यूअस. मीडियम मस्ट बी कंटिन्यूअस. कंटिन्यूअस मीन्स क्या, मीडियम क्या हो, कंटिन्यूअस होना. Means at some places medium is there, existence of the medium is there, at one places there will be no medium. This is called the discontinuity of the medium. But here the medium must be continuous, means while passing the wave through it, means here it requires the material medium, and after passing the wave, medium must regain its original shape and size and dimension. Means here medium must be continuous. Medium must possess the property of the elasticity. Means while passing the wave through it, it must regain its original space, shape, size, and dimension. Means medium must be continuous. It must be possess the property of the elasticity. Then next, medium must be possess the, it must be store the energy. स्टोर दी एनर्जी. इसमें क्या करना चाहिए, मीडियम ने एनर्जी स्टोर करना चाहिए. जैसे कि इस पे वेव ट्रांसफर हो रही है मीडियम से, तो वेव क्या क्या कर रही है, अपने साथ एनर्जी ट्रांसफर कर रही है, एनर्जी साथ लेके घूम रही है. मीन्स इट मस्ट स्टोर दी एनर्जी इन इट. देन अगेन, सो हियर medium must possess the property of the continuity, elasticity, and it must store the energy. So these are the properties of the medium, material medium, or the propagation of the wave through it. Then next we have to see properties of the waves or characteristics of the wave. Now consider here the structure of the transverse wave. This is the structure of the sinusoidal wave having the form like this. Means here the vibrations of the particles are shown. X-axis, y-axis is 0 and negative 1. Means here is the sinusoidal waveform is shown. And here is the particle, suppose A, here is the B, here is the C, here is the D, here is the E, here is F, here is G, here is H, here is I, here is J. So this is the structure of the wave, transverse wave, shown in the sinusoidal waveform. means here are the different position of the particle at O, A, B, C, D, E, F, this is G, this is H, I, J, so on. So here the maximum displacement of the particle from the mean position. अब ये क्या है OX denotes here the x axis. So this is the mean position about which the particle vibrates in the upward direction and in the downward direction. So this OX taken as the mean position. So particle will be vibrate in the vertically upward or in the vertically downward direction from its mean position. But its maximum displacement is what? Maximum displacement of the particle from its mean position is this, vertically along the y-axis. So this distance A dash is the maximum displacement of the particle. ऐसा इसका वाइब्रेशन चल रहा है, but लेकिन मैक्सिमम क्या है? ये A dash is the maximum displacement of the particle about its mean position, and this maximum displacement is called as the amplitude. क्या बोला? Amplitude. So here the first property characteristic is the amplitude of wave. Amplitude. So here the amplitude is denoted by the letter A. It is the maximum displacement. The definition is maximum displacement of particle. Maximum displacement of particle from its mean position. From its mean position is called as amplitude. And the SI unit of the amplitude is what? The SI unit is meter. Meter is the SI unit. और सेंटीमीटर क्या होगा? CGS में क्या होगा? सेंटीमीटर. So this is the amplitude. The maximum displacement of the particle from its mean position is called as the amplitude. This is the first property or the characteristics of the wave. Now here is again the maximum displacement is this D dash. Again this will call as the amplitude. Again this H dash will be referred as again what? Amplitude of the wave. But here one twist means from the O or the zero the wave is starting, means O A B. This convex structure is called as the crest. This is called as the crest, and this structure is called as the trough. This is the concave-like structure. This is called as the trough. T-R-O-U-G-H. This is called as the trough. अब देखिए यहाँ से स्टार्ट हुई, यहाँ पहुंचा पार्टिकल, इस पार्टिकल ऐसा वाइब्रेट कर रहा है, पर लेकिन ये इसका डायरेक्शन कहाँ है? मैक्सिमम है. यहाँ डायरेक्शन देखेंगे तो क्या है? ये नीचे की ओर जाएगा, यहाँ से कहाँ है? ऊपर की ओर जाएगा. इस यहाँ पे क्या है? C, this point C and this point E at the same level, but here the direction is opposite. Means this particle traveling the direction is upward, but at the point E, it will be in the upward, it will be in the downward direction. So here is the difference of the direction. Both the particles having the same level of the vibration, same state of the oscillation, and this same state of the oscillation is called as the phase. But here the particles C and E are not in the phase, not in phase. But here again, O particle and D particle and B particle, F particle, H particle, J particle are lying on the same horizontal line. But here the directions are opposite, therefore they are not in the same state of the oscillation. So these particles are not in the phase. But लेकिन phase के लिए क्या होना चाहिए? इसका डायरेक्शन भी सेम होना चाहिए. मीन्स जैसे कि O से अपवर्ड है और F से अपवर्ड है, मीन्स यहाँ से पार्टिकल अप जाने की कोशिश कर रहा है, यहाँ से पार्टिकल अप जाने की कोशिश कर रहा है. मीन्स दिस पॉइंट O and this point here are in phase. And having the oscillations, number of the oscillation कितना है? One oscillation होता है यहाँ पे, ठीक है? One crest, one trough constitute one wave, and this is called as the wavelength. Wavelength क्या बोलेंगे आप? Wavelength. One crest and one trough means the displacement बट लेकिन हॉरिजॉन्टल डायरेक्शन का डिस्प्लेसमेंट दिस इज कॉल्ड एज द लैम्बडा, दिस इज कॉल्ड एज द लैम्बडा। वन क्रिस्ट और वन ट्रफ जब रिकंस्ट्रक्ट करेगा इसको क्या बोलेगा अपन, वेवलेंथ लैम्बडा। बट हियर पार्टिकल B and particle F having again they at the same horizontal level, but here the particle comes to the downward direction. Here the particles trying to move in the upward direction, but these particles are not in the way. But at this point B, at this point J, having the direction in the downward direction. So these particles B and J are in the phase. So here particle O and particle F are in this phase, having the same state of oscillation. Therefore, these are called as the in phase. In phase. So here wavelength. Wavelength क्या है? One crest, one trough constitute one wave. This is the क्या होगा? दो सक्सेसिव। यहाँ से क्या होगा? यहाँ से भी क्या होगा? क्रिस्ट स्टार्ट होगा। यहाँ से क्या होगा? क्रिस्ट स्टार्ट होगा। यहाँ से क्या होगा? ट्रफ स्टार्ट होगा। यहाँ से क्या होगा? ट्रफ स्टार्ट होगा। Means here the क्या होगा? Distance. Means here second is the wavelength. Wavelength. So here wavelength is written by the lambda. क्या होगा इसका definition? The successive displacement है ना? The distance between two successive काय में क्रिस्ट में लो या तो फिर ट्रफ में लो, डिस्टेंस बिटवीन टू सक्सेसिव क्रिस्ट और ट्रफ ये आर डिस्टेंस बिटवीन टू सक्सेसिव क्रिस्ट और ट्रफ्स आर कॉल्ड एज वेवलेंथ लैम्बडा। इसी क्या बोलेंगे अपन, वेवलेंथ लैम्बडा। और इसका हम क्या है, मीटर या तो फिर एंगस्ट्रॉम यूनिट या SI यूनिट क्या होगा, मीटर स्मॉल। और एंगस्ट्रॉम यूनिट 1 एंगस्ट्रॉम यूनिट ऐसे भी दिखाते हैं 1 एंगस्ट्रॉम यूनिट ये इज इक्वल टू व्हाट 10 to the power -10 मीटर, फिर 10 to the power -8 centimeter. So this is the unit for the wavelength. 1 angstrom unit is equal to 10 to the power -10 meter or 10 to the power -8 centimeter. So this is the wavelength lambda. This is the wavelength lambda. So we have to stop here, dear student. The next part will be taken in the next grade. So thank you so much.